In this video, I'd like to talk about the experimental art books that I make a lot as part of my art practice. And I really want to share a little of the why. Why do I make them? So this isn't a how-to video, but rather it's a unpicking and unpacking of what this kind of process brings to my art making, how it invites in a little discovery and delight to my art practice. I make all sorts of handmade, wonky and weird little art books in lots of different ways. They are not precious pieces. They are simple art books, simply made and filled with experiments. They are made from offcuts and oddments and abandoned and unloved scraps and pages, and they somehow become something new and something pleasing to me. I think as an artist, I see it as my job to continually to seek out the ways of making art which fascinate me. I'm always wanting to unearth things about my own art that I enjoy and love. And I think art making can be a constant process of seeking and finding. I ask myself, what is it in my own art making that I'm delighted by? It could be a colour combination, a subject matter, a feeling, a process, a way of combining art supplies, a way of making marks. And I think that as art makers, it's a great question to keep asking ourselves. What do I love here? What am I excited about here? It is so easy to find things not to love in the art we've made. But by unpicking and understanding what we enjoy, what we love, what we're excited about in our own art making, we can really develop our own unique approach and create art which feels really personal to us. So I find the answers to this question about what do I love in my own art making through making. I find out about my own art style and my own art sensibilities and my own artistic voice through making lots of art. And these small books help me to make lots of art without any pressure, without any expectation. I'm not making a masterpiece. I'm making art for myself. I'm inviting in discovery. I'm not making an important thing, but what I learn through the making might be really important to me. Through making these art books, I am getting curious and inquisitive about my own art making and what lights me up. I find it a really pleasing way to play with paper and art supplies and try new things in a way where it doesn't really matter what the end result looks like. If something doesn't work, it doesn't matter. And I often will discover something which will open a door in my art making. Something I have made in a moment of play or experiment might become a really important element going forward in my art making. So it's really a way of inviting in discovery. I feel that the art we have made before influences the art we will make. Our art making is a conversation with ourselves that continues on, and through making lots of art, we add to that conversation, we develop our visual language, and we make art which feels personal and unique to us.